Hey bestie, welcome back to All Things Curly with Rhea. Today's video is going to be one of those real heart-to-heart girl talks. We're diving into everything high school, dating, boys, periods, red flags and guys, toxic friendships, confidence, and all the little things in between that makes these years both exciting and overwhelming. Think of this as the big sister advice I wish someone had given me when I was navigating high school. So grab a snack, maybe a notebook, and let's get into it. Let's start with high school as a whole. These 4 years can feel like the most important time of your life, and in some ways they are, but trust me when I say they don't define your future. The best advice I can give is to focus on discovering who you are. Join clubs, try out for that sport, audition for the school play, or take up a hobby that interests you. High school is your chance to explore without the pressures of adulthood. You might find your passion, or at the very least, make some amazing memories. Here's something I learned the hard way. Don't get so caught up in trying to fit in that you lose sight of yourself. Popularity might seem like the ultimate goal, but it's not worth sacrificing your values or your mental health. Surround yourself with people who truly care about you, even if that means your circle is small. Quality over quantity always. Now let's talk about your academics. I know how stressful it can be to juggle homework, tests, and extracurriculars. But remember, your worth isn't tied to your GPA. Yes, work hard and strive to do your best, but don't burn yourself out. If you're struggling with a subject, ask for help, whether it's from a teacher, a tutor, or a friend. There's no shame in needing a little extra support. Also, find a study method that works for you, whether it's flashcards, study groups, or rewriting your notes. And can we talk about procrastination for a second? I get it. I've been there too. But the stress of cramming the night before isn't worth it. Try breaking assignments into smaller tasks and setting mini deadlines for yourself. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Boys. Whether you're crushing on someone, dating, or just trying to figure them out, let's unpack it all. First of all, let me say this. You don't need a boyfriend to feel happy or validated. I know it's tempting to think a relationship will complete you, especially when it seems like everyone else is dating, but you are already complete. Focus on loving yourself first, because no relationship can make up for a lack of self-love. Crushes can be exciting and nerve-wracking. If you're crushing on someone, take your time to get to know them. Don't rush into anything just because you want to be in a relationship. Ask yourself, do they treat others kindly? Do they share similar values? Are they someone you generally enjoy spending time with? And if they don't like you back, I know it hurts, but don't let that crush your confidence. You are still amazing, and the right person will see that. If you're already dating or thinking about it, here's the golden rule. Communication is everything. Talk about your boundaries, your feelings, and your expectations. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect and understanding. But let's be real, not all relationships are perfect. If you find yourself constantly doubting where you stand or feeling like you're the only one putting in the effort, it might be time to reevaluate. A relationship should add to your happiness, not drain it. Let's get real about periods. They're a normal part of life, and there's no reason to feel embarrassed about them. If you're new to this, it's okay to feel a little overwhelmed. Everyone's experience is different. Some people have light periods, while others have heavy ones. You'll figure out what works best for you over time. Pads, tampons, menstrual cups. There's no right choice, just what makes you feel comfortable. If you deal with cramps, I feel you. They can be brutal. A heating pad, warm baths, or over-the-counter pain relief can work wonders, but don't ignore severe pain. Talk to a doctor if your cramps are unbearable, because that's something you should not just deal with. And let's talk about period tracking apps. They're super helpful for predicting when your period will start and tracking symptoms. Being prepared can save you from those awkward uh-oh moments. Now let's get into the tea, red flags and guys, because sometimes we're so caught up in the butterflies that we ignore the warning signs. Here are a few big ones to look out for. He's controlling. If he's constantly checking your phone, asking where you are, or trying to tell you what to do, That's a huge no. He's disrespectful. Pay attention to how he talks to you and to others. If he's rude, dismissive, or makes mean jokes, that's not okay. He's inconsistent. He's hot and cold, sweet one day and distant the next. He might be playing games. He pressures you. Whether it's about physical boundaries or anything else, you deserve someone who respects your no. Remember, love should feel safe and uplifting. If it doesn't, don't be afraid to walk away. Let's shift gear to friendships, because not all friendships are healthy. Toxic friends can be just as harmful as toxic relationships. Here are some signs to watch out for. They make you feel bad about yourself, whether it's through constant criticism or backhanded compliments. You shouldn't have to question your worth around them. They're only around when it's convenient. If they disappear when you need them, but expect you to always be there for them, that's not a true friend. They drive on drama. If they're always stirring the pot or talking behind others' backs, chances are they're doing the same to you. Letting go of toxic friends is hard, but it's necessary. It's okay to outgrow people who don't support your growth. On the flip side, healthy friendships are such a blessing. Look for friends who celebrate your wins, lift you up when you're down, and accept you for who you are. Be that kind of friend in return, and you'll build relationships that last. Let's talk about the most important relationship you'll ever have, the one with yourself. High school can be overwhelming, and it's easy to lose yourself in the chaos of grades, relationships, and social pressures. That's why self-care is essential. Self-care isn't just face masks and bubble baths, though those are great too. It's about listening to your needs and setting boundaries. It's saying no to things that drain you and yes to things that nourish you. Feeling burned out? Take a day to recharge. Journaling, meditating, or even just spending time alone can do wonders for your mental health. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Boundaries are your best friend, whether it's in relationships, friendships, or even with family. It is okay to say, I need space, or I'm not comfortable with that. Boundaries aren't about being mean, they're about protecting your peace. Confidence is one of the hardest things to build in high school, but it's also one of the most important. Here's the secret. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about owning who you are, flaws and all. Stop comparing yourself to others. It's a losing game. There's always going to be someone prettier, smarter, even more talented, but that doesn't take away from your worth. You are uniquely you, and that's your superpower. Here are a few things that helped me. Positive affirmations. Start your day by saying something kind to yourself, even if it does feel cheesy. Dress for you. Wear what makes you feel good, not what you think others want to see. Focus on what your strengths are. What do you love about yourself? Maybe it's your sense of humor, your creativity, your kindness. Celebrate those things. Confidence is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself. At the end of the day, high school is just one chapter in your life. It's a time to learn, grow, and make memories, but it's not the end-all, be-all. Don't be too hard on yourself, and remember, it's okay to make mistakes. You've got this, bestie. Lean into the highs, learn from the lows, and don't forget to enjoy the ride. And if you ever need advice, encouragement, or just someone to listen, I'm here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you have any questions or stories to share, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so we can keep these girl talks going. You're amazing. You're enough. You're never alone. I'll see you in the next video. Love y'all.
But I'll be on it.